Hey guys, good morning. Oh, look at this. We have waking up in a decent hour. 1 p.m. That's a decent hour for somebody who streams, to wake up. Somebody who's not married. What do we have here? Cult of Sotek Part 4, 81 turns in. We're getting there. We are not going for the short victory with this campaign. Instead, we're just gonna secure Lastria, our territories plus military allies, and 2 or 3 military allies of Broad. And this is gonna be it for this campaign. After that, we have an Empire campaign, a special Empire campaign, one of the milestone campaigns. It's a challenge campaign. It might be a little difficult depending how people use special. They're gonna undermine it or not. Last time we played the Empire, early game was quite spicy because somebody used treachery well, and we couldn't just steamroll Borderloo and easy game, easy life. So who knows what's gonna be happening this time. After the Empire, what we planned is Drowned for the first time, and there is no plans for anything after the Drowned. At least not right now. So, what the hell is going on in this campaign? We are rank 6, allied with Spinosauric Dwarves, Hexoatl, and the Order of Lore Masters. At war with Clan Molder, Norska, the Drowned, Clan Scryer, and the Vampire Coast. So, these red parts of Lastria that you see, and the Skegi, unless we manage to get an alliance. But we will not allow Norska to stay in Lastria, I don't think so. It's what we are dealing with right now. This campaign has been easy so far. I mean, it's been easy and quite boring, I have to say. I'm slightly burning out by playing this campaign, and that's never good.
By friends of the Empire.
3 Kingdoms? I have no plans of playing 3 Kingdoms this year now. Okay.
I thought I was the crazy one.
Our trade got blocked again because the capital is under siege. What do we even have here? Just an army of undead. Hey, Gargoyle. Well, mark for sacrifice. It's 50 cap on sacrifices. It's I feel like it's a very shitty design. I mean, I'm not gonna let's rephrase that. I'm not gonna use the word shitty. Let's say it's bad design. You know, in theory, I see what they were going with it, but the 50 cap makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. Not only from the balance perspective, but from the sense, logic, and flavor affection perspective. Because you see all these buttons here? You won't be able to push all these buttons if you get only 50 per battle. And these buttons are not even that strong compared to the buttons of you know who across the pond. Just one moment, guys. I left some. Hold on. Oh, never mind. It's here. It's here. Bloodshine of Sotek Bug. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Bloodshine of Sotek Bug. Hey, free. A little bit tired because of sudden sleeping, change again. But no doubt after the second coffee I'll be good. I think the captive should be random, or look at this. Look at this. Let me blow your mind with some rocket science, So After every battles, you have captives. Now imagine this. If all the captives get divided by like 3 or 4, and that's how much sacrificial offerings you get. Because you just pick the best ones. Holy shit, that's already a better design. Some battles will give you like 20, 30, 40, and some battles can give you 200 and more. Why did they haven't thought of that? Just divide it by 3 or 4 on the original captives, and whoa, all of a sudden makes way more sense. But you know, when thing makes sense, you know, I think it's, you know, sometimes rocket science for some people. Hard to make sense of everything. Well, it's gonna be interesting here. I'm liking how strong the Red Crest King is with this guy. So they feel like not like a wasted new Lizardman unit, not just for multiplayer. So it's totally viable to use this for the rest of the campaign. If not, it's not your best option, of course. But one thing I'm disappointed, and this is gonna sound weird to you guys. I'm disappointed how overpowered they made this guy. It feel like they just pushed a little bit too much on him, and I'm not saying this because I don't like skinks. You know, it's how they make skinks so powerful and the slant so shit. I think everybody should be frustrated. Everybody who likes Lizardman should be frustrated. They made this guy so overpowered and slants so weak. If the slants were not weak, I would not complain about this guy. This guy not only just gets overkill stats, but those stats fit so well to turn him into a melee expert with Flock of Doom, kinda like a Dur2 character, except not really focusing on large entities, on single entities, but focusing on the fight as a whole. So in a way, they make this guy, you know, this skink comparable to Dur2, which is just wrong. But yeah, complaining about skinks is just beating the dead horse. It's power creep, plain and simple. Power creep. Tic-tac-toe, you know, it's not power creep, and it's a flavor faction that works and it's fun to play. And they make this guy less fun to play, absolutely not fun to play compared to tic-tac-toe, and a serious power creep. Imagine that. I have no idea why we still have these chameleon skinks in the army. They're not bad unit. They're a unit you can use throughout the game. Very high on the what is this scale? You know, when you start feeling sick and spitting blood because your internal organs are melting. Yeah, that's pretty much what the chameleon skinks are. I'll put our mortars in the back. Definitely take some damage here because the guns always deal damage. I think we sneak in the city with the chameleon skinks. This army looks so pleasing to the eye. Good thing we don't have to fight high elves with this, because the high elves will delete this. Some compositions, you know, you're glad you just will never fight certain enemies, because you will have no chance against these enemies. be attacking the wall here. I have to say, guys, I'm looking forward to the Drown campaign. Emperor campaigns, you know, I dream of Emperor campaigns every day. Always looking forward to Emperor campaign. I play Emperor campaign every day, as long as it doesn't crash. It's one of my favorite factions. I'm looking forward to the round because I feel like you know, other than people are gonna be, you know, saying cheese, you know, after they see what we're gonna do, it's the perfect fit for the ideal ghost army. And we can make Burg Black depth guard specialized. So finally, Burg Black will be something other than the Sirens or the Promethean core. Instead, we're just gonna make him a highly aggressive melee army, and not just super tanky. Hey Luminarch, thank you for 20 months. Now why are these guys not shooting over the wall? Is this the wall issue here? It's not a wall issue, just a bad angle. Is this guy... Okay, where were we? Let's get in. Looks like halberds waiting for our ancients to take it, and not cool. You guys realize that we are playing a wizard, and I completely ignored getting spells. It tells you how busted this shit is. When did I do that? When do I do that, ignoring wizard skills over other stuff? That's pretty much me showing, you know, that I'm displeased with this shit. Displeased and bored. And it's a lot of beasts, one of my favorites. These guys are not having a good time here. With Ikit, well, Ikit is shit lore, the second worst lore in the game. So clean your ears, cause you are not hearing it right. This buff is way better for his Arsanus Kings than Ended's King shit buff ever will be. Let's go out there to see what's gonna happen there. That guy is killing my unit here. I expect to lose one unit of Kings in this battle. I'll be surprised if I don't lose a unit of Kings in this battle. The best one is stuck fighting the weakest unit. Another really very good cast for this one. If I engage these guys, I might be able to free here. What happened there? What the hell? I lost that leadership so fast there. We're winning here. How they get routed? Must be the AI bullshit. Necrophis Colossus is a little bit problematic for these kings. Look at the group of vampires losing the Chameleon's Kings. It's so mind-boggling. Demigods getting killed by these kings. We can shoot over the wall here. This crowd is a little bit weird here. They have they had multiple terror units here. Just had to apply proper angles on the gunnery mob. Trying to shoot this thing here is gonna be a little bit risky. She hit the wrong guy there. What the hell? What is this guy getting terrified? Seen that? Am I crazy? Mongols, okay, Mongols. I'm not crazy. Not a single unit dead, and this is a kind of shitty army, if you ask me. It's forcing flavor too much. Which is better, one Salamander or two Chameleon's Kings? Well, two Chameleon's Kings, of course. Which Salamander? Ancient one or regular? If you say ancient, then it's ancient Salamander. Talking about a hunting pack. Hey, Bress. Okay, well, let Teclis take Awakening. What do we have here? Going for Renown and Feared. Now we're gonna have to go check Luther Harkon. Can defeat Luther Harkon with this army. We're gonna have to send another army. Together. This area is secure. Have to go retake this settlement here. Wonder if you manage to get alliance with Skeggy. Doesn't feel right.
Northmen come.
Fighting the Drown and the Cult of Pleasure. Exoatl tolerates them. They even have a treaty. What about the Gran Pepe? Skeggy does not really like Gran Pepe. Don't feel right to let Norska stay in Lastria. We're not doing a short campaign victory, but this don't feel right to stay them here. One thing is having Spinosauric Dwarves or the Teclis here, but totally different thing to let Norska stay here. This guy's gonna be a little bit annoying to Confederate. It feels like get rid of Luthor, we get rid of Celostra, and then consider what about Skeggy plus 2 alliances in this campaign is over. This will be happening today. We are not playing this campaign tomorrow. This guy's not fighting the round. Yeah. This thing is getting ignored. Only Ulton was getting ignored like that. Yoo-hoo! Dwarves have easy diplomacy with a lot of factions, and it's natural that a lot of factions want to ally with you. Dwarves are supposed to ally with every Bretonnian Empire or the dwarf faction in the game. Anything that's man, and they don't have a version 2. That's how the dwarves are supposed to be. Yoo-hoo! Before the changes to the dwarf technology regarding diplomacy, Clan Nagel was so easy when you open with technology tech. Just pretty much send diplomacy with everybody. Everybody that's not, of course, not a greenskin or undead. In other words, don't be afraid to sign alliances as long as they make sense. Shit happens, but you have to accept it. If you just, one of those people who never signs alliances because think alliances are bad, well, you're missing out on part of the game. You get used to handling this shit.
Oh, mighty lord.
People now, even in 2019, come to me, how do you get so many trade agreements? They don't come to me asking, how do you get so many allies?
Sotek.
Holy shit, man, this is so tedious, these sacrificial offerings. Honestly, I don't even care to see this shit. Absolutely. I'd rather go play Rome 2 or some shit than actually care to see this shit. God damn, these factions putting me into a coma.
Flicks the hair. Kenny, quit that.
200, really, huh? Yeah, this campaign is already reached a critical mass, but like I said, the situation in Lastria has to be under the Lizard control, and then I'll accept the campaign end. I still cannot believe it. I was talking shit about Tic Tac Joke before I played him and totally ignored anything regarding this. Holy shit, man. TikTok was not a joke, man. This shit is a joke. What a waste of Charlemagne's.
Tek tok tok.
What did I expand this campaign? Well, I suggest you watch part 1. It's on Twitch, VOD, and also YouTube playlist. I think I will declare 50 to be the memeiest number this year. It's not 76, you know, so as last year it's 50. Last year was probably 76, this year is 50. The memeiest number so far. The best thing about this campaign was that I played this 3 times. This had definitely be the best part of this campaign so far. Watching this beautiful Spanish man. He's laughing about the cult of Sotek after playing Skaven, Clan Skrar. He's mentioned the nukes. And now the 50 sacrifices there. Someone need to put that text there. That's the best part of this campaign. We always have the Spanish guy laughing for this bullshit.
This smells fishy.
You smell fishy. And this army is a little bit too much. 6 Necrofix Colossus. I mean, how much armor they have? 22. A little bit problematic.
That is forbidden.
What the hell? Fleets will suffer losses due to attrition in reefs. Uh-huh. Turn 83.
Hooked up. Tek cohorts out this drop. Kincha sword.
If we besiege this city and they sell it out, we'll be forced to fight.
Out of the question. This smells fishy.
Too many rotting Prometheans, man.
Stink! Sikai! Tunduma!
I thought I was the crazy one.
Jock! Jatsbarry! Hulk!
See what happens here if he comes out. These things are hard to kill. Thank God he doesn't have the technology. If he had the technology, we had no chance here. Its technology is overpowered. I forgot to put range technologies for these range guys, but I gave them the OP melee resistance technology. Oh, physical resistance, what I mean. Agrifex has a range technology. Which one?
High Lawmaster.
I meant the Agrifex, sorry. Agrifex is such a beast in range, and it's not like range buffs, other than the broken reload from experience, which we declared it broken, which is one of the things that's wrong with the game. They need to nerf the ranged reload reduction from experience slash unit veterancy. That is definitely what's broken currently in the Warhammer series, making range dominate too much. Tangerine, don't play this faction, man. Don't make me even talk about it, please. If there wasn't Clan Scryer bullshit in this DLC, I wouldn't even say you buy this DLC. Just ignore it. Plus, you buy this DLC for Clan Scryer. How often do you see me being bored with some of his affections in this game? I'm supposed to be biased for this shit, man. You know, pro Warhammer 2, every faction sponsored by Sega Kappa. But no, this is like crushing my soul. Just can't wait to be done with it. The thing is, you have to understand, you don't get the full picture here, guys. You don't get the full pictures. When you are bored by pushing something that you don't like, every time you click end turn, it's like you're aging. It's like it takes forever. Every time you wait for the next turn, that wait time turns into like almost torture. Torture and suffering. It was even worse with the Grand Cockroach. Every time I end turn, I'm like... It's like somebody's torturing me. Mental torture. Whatever torture. It's not that bad just clicking all the buttons, but when you click end turn and you're just bored with this shit, you have to wait for the next turn. Oh my god, is it bad. They do not release new soundtracks for the Lord packs, only for the campaign packs. So there'll be no new soundtrack.
That's Baru.
I don't want to talk about this faction. We'll just finish this campaign and forget about this faction even existing. I wanna waste my energy on greenskins, not on this shit, you know, how to get fixed. Just boring.
Sotek Kikulu.
As long as they add elite heavy infantry, like tier 4 higher infantry and the master engineer for the empire, they can add whatever they want else. Can't even loot this shit. Oh, the 50 captives, huh? What those guys call from Sylvania, the elite empire infantry? The guys that look really, really menacing. Almost like the executioners of the Dark Elves. I forgot. Knights of More, maybe. They are those guys on foot, not fucking on horse. And Master Engineer, I'll be happy. They don't need more cavalry empire. They need more of a varied infantry. They need the fanatic infantry with hammers and heavy armor, and a couple of variations of elite heavy infantry. Which will be connected to landmarks, obviously. Did that ending Winskins? No. Everybody in the old world got their battle skill changed. And other than that, nothing has been changed with Greenskins.
I am denied.
You're telling me this guy gets a random main trait? So you can get ward save or ideal, or you can get some bullshit like missile resistance. Oh my god. Almost make you want to pull Scotty for 100 times.
You must die!
Sotek.
It's always that trait, thank god. Thank god. Celostra is glitched. We defeated her, and she did not respawn. It's been like that since the release of Vampire Coast, since day one. Here we go. Guys, see what I see here? You guys see this shit? I'm not even gonna say it out loud. This is a nice battlefield. Maybe probably one of the best in last year. Much options on this battlefield. Should not really keep them close, because if they miss, somebody else is gonna get hit.
Halt! Soras Ura! Soras Ice! Soras Ra!
Suras!
Piotuk. Richas. Tex. Tex.
You miss a Necrofax Colossus.
Yarniracha.
Goddamn skinks. All look the same. We'll use our durable army to take the damage. And then we'll make a switch. He might have an impressive army, Luther Harkon, but he's heavily outnumbered. So it's a really crazy move he did here to attack in the first place. Which fits his personality, of course. Don't just attack an army like this that is reinforced. The ammunition is not infinite. It is not infinite, but they still do can do a lot of damage. Look at this thing doesn't even have a sound, just silent. Let's go harass those pole arms. If they don't focus fire, the salamanders is gonna be his battle here. Should sacrifice these kings so the salamanders can do some serious damage. Salamander hunting peg being anti-large specialist. When it comes to formations like this, they actually do use it pretty well. The spaghetti code can pull this out pretty good. It just gets punished hard against imbalanced armies, I guess you could say. But imbalanced armies, are hard to use. Not everybody can use them. I'm not talking about single unit spam like an army colossus. It's not an imbalanced army. It's just Doomstack. Talking about imbalanced army like Clan Scryer, what you've seen with Clan Scryer, Ikit Claw. That's an imbalanced army. Army that can pull almost everything, but it's not as reliable as proper army or the Doomstacks. These guys have the Dead Guard is one of the weakest units in range. Actually, one of the most underwhelming elite units in the game because of it. And these guys hold with the leadership should be fine. Salamanders might actually rout. Just take cover here. I'm not saying the Death Guard is weak, I'm saying that they're easy to punish because they're so weak to range. I love when these kings break formation like that. I wonder what makes the move, what them decide to break formation like that. I just love it when they go like this. This must be glitch. It's not the only unit that has this issue. This formation was used to mitigate artillery damage. Okay.
Sotek.
This one will take a lot of damage in short time. Start to crumble. Primarily, Necrofix is a range unit, but it's more incapable handling melee. But what makes it viable melee is its toughness. Of course, the counter is range, obviously. That's the weakness of any large unit like that. It's range. So a bunch of skirmishers do the job fine. It might not have the high damage, but it adds up.
Sotek.
Every naval, every total war has naval battles. It's broken because the things that are rigged, that will go not your way, are rigged against the player. So the AI looks very strong, but not even doing very good moves. And this makes them look smarter than they actually are. Let's show this little Harkon. That's a very impressive unit model. It's a very nice battle for the artillery. This is a decisive victory. We haven't taken enough losses for a close victory. I can tell you pretty much every victory is gonna be 9 out of 10 correct. Some, you know, gotta be in between. This is obviously a decisive victory here. Haven't suffered even 20% losses here. And we have only one single entity that taking damage. Hey, Iron. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Stream had just started. We have a long day ahead. It is. Oh, baby! I hope I see plenty of this when I'm playing Gran Pepe. So rare.
Twatpakar skinks.
Waseka. Konzerk.
This campaign is over in a few hours. Big bet in starting Empire campaign.
Kuapakar skink.
We have a new policy regarding tedium.
Skink lot.
Started with this DLC. Until they sort the victory conditions, which might happen sometimes, because the game is lacking the early game victory conditions, so you don't have to play every single tedious faction to the short victory.
Sotek. Fox. Skink. Sikal. Flicks the hair.
Kahenowin Sikal.
I need to elevate the purple guys. I mean, we are close to victory, just have to wait for the arcane. Everything else can be done much faster. Moment chaos comes, we just click elevate everybody, got the victory conditions. And then it's chasing arcane. While waiting for that, we beeline for Skin Blight. So big battle here, big battle there, and it's over. 10 hours, give or take.
So, come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no. All right?
It'll be a military ally, so you don't have to confederate. I know Sotek, one of them is raised. These two are pretty much one click away, and we're going there. Why do everybody ignore the monument of Itzatel? Makes you wonder what makes the AI behave like that. Ignore this, but whack-a-mole, click, 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 click here. It's like there have been only one explanation. They're not coded to go for this element. so they leave Skaven a higher chance to survive, so the hand one has to deal with them. I think the AI has scored to attack every one of these places except this one. Unless there is an army outside. I'm talking about more like a priority, what they're gonna target as conquest,
Have you seen that shit?
and even higher on the rate of resettling. It's not scamming that I raised the place. Capitalists of Sotek, Mercohel, that's the shit. That's the shit. Happiness Raptor, thank you for 20 months, and thank you, Mr. Badger, for a sub gift.
Holy shit! What the hell?
No, after a while you can actually notice this behavior. Because they totally broke the behavior. Oh, nice, look at this. Beautiful. If a faction has a capital in a province where there is a ruins present, a rule should say they should occupy those ruins. If a faction does not own the capital and an ally controls the capital of the city that there is a region province that is a ruins, the ally should ignore those ruins. These are two simple rules that can be implemented and stop the toxicity of the expansion. A 60% corruption for the expansion resettling should be there in the first place. So right now, the Spine of Sotek is controlled 2 out of 3 by Spine of Sotek. They control the capital. There should be a way to tell the AI to take this, or you pretty much give it to them. And don't you even dare mention mod. Don't you even dare.
Cows! Sotek!
Oh, look at these boys. It's our friend, Ashok the Immortal.
Sick!
Tahenawin Sikal.
Kahar Guk!
Sotek Kikulu. Sikal. Soras. Jatsbaru.
I know, right? Okay, last is secured. We just have to go secure the neck. The neck and the top. Skegi are actually fighting Dark Elves.
I am told you want to talk.
And they have treaties with the Gran Pepe.
I was restless for a fight.
And they don't like Gran Pepe either. This is not manageable without a huge sum of money. So we are going to destroy them. And once we destroy the drowned, Gran Pepe and who is this? New World Colonists.
Do not greet me as a...
They have no allies, so I guess we have to destroy them too. Lastria will be secured under one military alliance. We have military alliance with Lothern outside. And we have no idea what is going on in Badlands. Might as well set Booker there. If the AI has desire to take a place, they send a hero there first. It's like their behavior. Can't get any extra garrison here, huh?
thirsts for war.
You must die. Those must escape.
We are just reaching critical mass here. At a point which you already won. It's just a mental challenge after that point. To spend another 10 hours cleaning end turn. That's funny thing, cause I can spend 10 hours cleaning end turn and I will win this campaign without moving a single piece. After I have Lastria. This is a victory condition right now in this game. All the bad guys will get destroyed. Except maybe Dreadfleet. I would have to take down Dreadfleet. And just take Lastria and take the shit pool. And after that I can just click end turn for 10 hours. And I can guarantee you it will be a short campaign victory.
Shock Nerata.
It'll be like Vortex. Yeah, shit wizard, pretty much.
Sotekar. Shena. Theko. Infantry! Volquarza! Shua! Kikak Sotek!
Chanteras Gorlok. City door starts.
You're wondering where is Lostra? She's glitched. The AI doesn't know how to get their legendary lords back normal ways. With the Vampire Coast factions. It's not a guaranteed to glitch, but it glitches quite often. What is the victory condition for Sotek? Lastria, Pyramids of Sotek, destroy a bunch of factions, victory settlements, and defeat Archaean. No, casual. Casual mental exercise.
You win.
I would tic-tac-toe and the Hanon care about Archaean. Shit makes no sense. Only Krogar and Grand Pepe should care about Archaean.
Sotek Abjazu Kikuri.
Yoo-hoo! Hey, shooter. Oh, this is one of the best strategies ever made. When you're playing something too much and you're passionate about it, you start to become critical about game design. It's only normal. Or you become one of them, yes man, everything is Gucci. I love it. Buy this shit. Not sponsored by Sega. Peace.
Siniquitax. Alzermar.
That is forbidden.
Blackskoxar.
This is a beautiful battlefield.
Hola, skis.
The Salamander Hunter packs have a high direct damage with anti-large bonus, so they melt large stuff. But it's pretty solid against Infantry as well, because they produce a high amount of casualties. They don't go for damage, they go for casualties. Which is kinda useless if you're shooting like a group of zombies or anything that has a little bit spread on infantry.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
But if you're like shooting Chosen and Chaos Warriors, pretty beautiful. Start taking damage here. Guy's doing so good in melee here. Using the veteran battle skill. We have no veteran battle skill in this army. For the skinks it's not so critical, they already have too much melee defense for what they do. But beyond the units I wouldn't mind it. Like they get more damage as a shock unit. Funny, she did research the physical resistance. The Luther Harkin didn't. This unit is so much more tougher. So much more tougher.
Sargani Kiko! Laslo!
Cohorts Galax 3. Cohorts Galax 3. Teach us sword. City door shots.
Tahenawins.
6 turns, huh? I think on a global commission it takes 6 turns, 4 turns max.
Kuapakar skek. Twakpakar skinks. Jock. Skink lot. Skink lot. Skinkas utu.
My glacial... Is it greetings? All you survey are loyal to me, so I advise caution with... Not in my name! Greetings. All you survey are loyal to me, so I advise caution with your next words. So be it. What?
You have a proposal?
Jack. Pa Jota.
I wonder what's gonna happen here now that the coast is controlled by the Teclis and the Spinosauric dwarves. These 2 ports here, these 2 ports here, these 3 ports here. I made sure that these guys would take the coast. We don't have to bother with chaos if they ever come.
Sotek lo. Fizmarals ink. Sotek litatsa.
No, never.
There's some
Whichever
war
woeful
here.
deity protects you.
7
It ends
turns.
as we are not savages. I
Look, there's so many high elves still running. Doing craze.
Kakotazako.
Qua Kito Sotek. Sene, Quatax. Joka. Fikasar.
But people don't know that the next Greens campaign is gonna go for long victory. And even if it's serious, then nobody's gonna believe it, because nobody's gonna believe I'm gonna be playing Greenskins long victory. So I can say whatever I want, and I think I'm trolling. That's why it's so good.
Jok. Fox. Sena.
No matter what I do with Greenskins or Norska, it's always gonna be some memes.
Those to left. Parjoktor. Take cohorts out this drop. Dark outside. Take joke talk.
Jok Teka.
Luna sky. Hey boys, is you ready?
I couldn't sleep yesterday, so I was watching Greenskin music videos on YouTube. This one was definitely the best.
Saral Sikwaru. Baud go with no.
The comments are so funny. Had my girlfriend listen to this, now she's a war boss. My skin turned green while listening. Is this normal? Oryx is made for rocking. Oh man, imagine if your girlfriend was a war boss. Jesus. Beat the Chaos campaign? No, I conceded. It's not worth time investment to raise our ult on. Short campaign victory was a few hours away, but we were not doing regular victories though.
Sikkal sik. After hertek.
I said no.
Skek Sekai! Fjaklej! Kupsla! Kostas!
Shilishar.
Yazaka!
Goritsanu.
Sulta Halloween.
It's a Nusa!
Elon.
Totally taxed.
This one might get a little ugly here. Didn't move on along the wall, just bounced like usual. That little bounce will not work. Do you ever get a feeling of Groundhog Day? Yes, when I played my Crooked Moon campaign in Warhammer 1, the last one. The final Crooked Moon campaign in Warhammer 1. Felt like a Groundhog Day. Please, please, no, no more! I'm getting a panic attack every time somebody asks me about the skinks. Breathe! I need to get a bag. Okay, okay, a little better, a little better. He's taking a lot of damage here. Caraccia. Seriously, these guys cannot defeat the Yunda Mombers here. Terrible. One is broken. Maybe send these guys around. Still haven't fixed that issue where you can't make a group while somebody's getting routed.
Sotek. Sotek. It's a skip-tek. Skinkwacha.
King Karacho.
Koreslas. Harjoktok. Ark.
God.
I'm here, I'm here.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
I'm here. Like, I can't be complaining about skinks and this faction every minute. Otherwise people will say, why you play this faction? And they think they would be smart, you know, and shit like that. I can't give them, you know, ammunition. I'm just silenced there. This siege, one thing to learn from this siege is don't go AFK during a siege when you have skinks in the army. Prometheans are such a big problem for these skinks. Don't have a direct line of fire with salamanders.
Knew it, Sotek.
My seeds
What pakar skinks? Dogs! Kuapakar skink! Tuck, tuck.
Looks like the Skaven have taken over all of the Empire.
Soras. Parjoktor. Koraxoras.
Marauders all! Park! Sick!
But we only lost that unbreakable skink and the hen in this bell. It's really, really crazy. Crazy.
Feature sword.
Fleetjack.
Depending what you want to go, the Lizardman, the core is
Shitex.
Proud Warrior early game, outside what's him called, Lord Grand Pepe, and the Beast Driver. So these two are your core. For the Grand Pepe, Sacred Guardian, I'll still use Saurus. So it's a little bit tougher without this little bit bonus here. Playing with the Henwen, guess you can go Skirmisher and the Beast Driver. While with T-Tac Joke, Swift Rider and the Proud Warrior. Or if you wanna just have micro-tense battles for a while, Swift Rider and Sacred Guardian. 400 for this, huh? Can't believe I paid 700 for this shit. Want my money back. Explain what? They leave the porn tab open again. Well, you know, little brother, that I always listen to orc rock when I fap to porn on internet.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey Max, thank you for 5 months. Yeah. Yeah. I actually seen that video. RuneScape.
The Empire.
It's a lot of crossbows, man.
Marauders all.
It's a lot of crossbows. Oh man.
Sikasar. Tundama. Skeklat. It's a winning.
Public order here is a bit weird right now. A lot of corruption here.
City door starts. Vargar City. I'll take Sigmar's throne. Slash. Parjok Dog.
Finally started recruiting temple guards in his army.
Who called?
Greetings, stranger.
Unless he joins a war, might declare just war on Hixoatl. Does not start the Greensky immediately, Amir. It will kill the Greensky campaigns.
Flicks the hair.
Instead, like over 10 times, Scotty, it will queue the campaign. Unless we're doing long streams, there are not double campaigns in a day. Like February, for example.
Sikal.
We might actually get attacked here instead of these guys. The rebels might spawn here instead.
Hey boys, is you ready?
RuneScape asks, what am I in this campaign? Nothing. Nothing. We haven't done heavy this campaign. Well, look at this. They got to war with Cult of Pleasure. That's good. Might get an alliance now. The rebels attacked this place and they lost. From the looks of it.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
On it!
Yeah, this picked the right choice here. The right choice.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
He came back, Booker. He came back. Came back.
The nation calls.
I've been looking forward to this. Prepare to be ripped.
Northmen come.
Konzert. Horgarziti.
Loxley Shitex! Kuapakar Skek! Skink Lot! Chuck! Ha ha!
Okik Saraltsik.
The Empire.
Everything dies.
Undeath Ascendant.
Is a sword.
I don't want to fight Dark Elves. We don't care about this. This is we are done with like the moment the Skeggy is gone. We just have to have a Skeggy and quest battle, and its campaign is over.
City door starts.
Slaughter the sheep.
The army the Onosuke is gonna be interesting to fight. Not even sure what to expect from the quest battle. You know, my mother is
Alsik Barsar Shini. Tarsar Sotek.
nearly 70 years old, and the only reason why she knows about the existence of Twitter is because sometimes on our news in Croatia they read what Donald Trump says on Twitter, so she heard about this Twitter thing. Stop advertising this shit, man. I don't care. We're not gonna disturb zombie Pepe sleep.
Tribesmen gather.
Cowherd! Dogs! For Quasa!
Fallen Gate's not fortified, huh?
Hooked up. Borgarziti.
A timely arrival. My warhounds haven't eaten in days. Despoil and ravage.
Sek cohorts out this drop.
Greenskins will be after the Drowned. A Drowned might not get a full campaign, but at least gets a loss to rank 40 though. We kept the skins for flavor, Scotty. They do work pretty good. If you don't want to use kings, just unlock the right side and switch to Saurus. So Lostra is the Lord of the Deep. Good night, shooter. Guys ready for Emperor campaign? I expect challenge. Don't disappoint me.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Marauders all.
Hey Colin, thank you for 4 months. Colin is surely excited about the next campaign. The third one gives 10 feasts for all armies, 20 research rate, and leadership against Skaven. Hey Mr. Boss, have you checked the rules regarding the next campaign?
By the comet!
Galaxy tree. Seeker. Cohorts. Galaxy tree.
Wait, watch Rubio's army, it's Rubio with all his children. These are the wives, these are the pets, and this guy is here when Rubio gets tired. So you can say at least half of this is Bress's kids. Yeah. Skinks don't mind. They have both. They either don't have any. They don't mind. They don't mind. That's what Empire today, yeah. So if Grand Pepe licked Scotty, you know what you would get? You would get a red ogre with a shield and a halberd. The dream.
Slaughter the sheep. Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends.
The forts out-destruct.
You have a headache, me too. I spent like 11 hours in bed.
Tribesmen gather.
Flicks the hair.
Let's go to the quest bell.
Jantalubar.
Or not, or not. We can get the regiments here. Guess we do them next turn.
Shanix knew it.
Only 2 turns.
Isaac.
What do we have to fight this army? I don't know. It's pretty ugly. Garrison might help. Which who the fuck put 12,000 costs in this shit? Let me show you what happens. So you click this button, 12,000 gold. And you have not no money anymore. Good way to kill your income.
Kito Sotek.
Sotek or Shoxahar.
Flicks the hair.
Oscar has been doing okay this campaign.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
I will.
God damn it, got bamboozled there. Stop giving me instant offers.
I am ready to parley. I hope your words are wise.
Of course.
What is that new mechanic? It's special rights for this faction, calling. After every battle you can get 50 sacrificial captives, always 50, even if you fight 5,000 Skaven. And there are different tiers and different things you unlock with it. It's like the Cult of Sotek Casino. You click stuff and you get rewarded. General is the amount of stats with the wizard power and the resilience. It's a little bit overpowered. Makes Grand Pepe look a little bad. Just because he has better spells. I'm not taking any of his wizard skills on principle. Grand Pepe is pretty good melee expert, but his wizard side is apotheosis, 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 casting, apotheosis, 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 the apotheosis wizard, the apotheosis land mage priest, casting, apotheosis, 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 apotheosis. Oh, Archon conduit, apotheosis, 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 more apotheosis, apotheosis. Oh, look at that ruination of cities. Oh shit, just blow out half my infantry. Casting apotheosis, 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 apotheosis.
Whichever woeful. Northmen come.
What is interesting here?
Whichever woeful deity protects you.
Tahenawin Sika.
Grafiti Stars.
Usqua. Taknuet.
Shanix knew it.
Wargar City. Wargar City.
Garlock Gaga.
Don't worry! We are coming! We are coming! We'll be there before the war ends! We're gonna cost 50,000 plus gold, but we're coming!
It's a qua. It's a nuet.
Still haven't taken this city here, huh? Rubio has is an important king chief. We need to give him a horned one. Why the fuck does a Red Crisis king chief get a horned one while some of these old ones can get a cold? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Where the hell is one of these Saurus Scar veterans? Scar veteran. Cold one? Horned one. I'm gonna get some medicine for the headache. Give me 10 minutes, boys. It's developed to something else. Come here, boys. Hopefully this headache goes away for time of the Empire campaign.
Skink lot!
So Saurus Old Blood and Saurus Scar Veteran, they have both get a cold one. And the skink, a fucking skink, is a horned one. It's gonna be interesting here. Melee grinder while harassed by horses. Guess Scotty hasn't played Lizardman yet. This is a salamander hunting pack. They're the ones about to get harassed. I don't think we should take the deploy here on the high part of the map. We have better range here. What the fuck is this Vanguard? Look at this. From here to here, we call that Vanguard. God damn it, man! Where's the consistency? Guys, this campaign will never be played again as long as I exist. Even the new version of Elich will never play this campaign ever again. There is no money in the world that'll make me play this campaign. We're adding it to the shit list together with the Grand Cockroach card. Those two campaigns have been shit listed, never to be played ever again. Everything else can happen. I think we go harass those berserkers first. How does this campaign compare to Skarsnik and Gobos? It's an insult to Skarsnik and Gobla to even compare this shit to them. An insult. I started playing this campaign a few days ago. I was 31 years old nearly. I'm now 32 years old. Scaven is fun to play. I have not shit listed Thresh. Thresh is a good try-hard campaign. Is this a birthday stream? No, my birthday is on 6th of June. They don't want to abandon that spot. I want to use this jungle to get the Blessed Saurus Spears max advantage. I don't need it on the flank though. I only need it in the center, which makes Blessed Spear Saurus shields a very bad design. And I'm tired calling it, even talking about it. Yeah, it's just you watch it, you know, from the beginning. It's a pretty nice Norska army, but they have no vigor. As we surprise attack them. Hey, Super Drive. Yeah, this is pretty good here. Marauder Champion have quite a bit of toughness, but you know, this is no longer Warhammer 1. They're just shittier Saurus. So when you compare them with this faction, we're just stronger. Still better even than like what Empire gets, for example. Which for some people might not seem sound much. When they build up their buff, their rage, can get pretty tanky. Better than Chaos Warriors. Joke is on you, bro, friend. Joke is on you. So when these Cancer Masters get outshot, what is when they outgunned, they go for a charge usually. Pretty good grinder here, they're actually killing a lot of our troops. Our leadership in this army is very weak, as in our characters. That idiot attacked the spearman there, and he was on a chariot. There's quite a bit of bodies here.
Goddess los. Trockar mundial. Jokteka.
Armor losses are building up.
Sora sauce.
It's terror here. What's happened there?
Goddess loose. Jokteka. Carnival.
Even Bareful and they had Vigor would have lost this battle. I have no doubt about that. The leadership is just not giving in. They're not giving up.
Goddess loose.
Finally, lost terror. It's not the army losses that happen here, it's terror, and then if it's close to army losses, the army losses follow. The terror can push army losses. Can get a nice challenge faction in this area. They totally fit. Very good addition on the campaign map.
Tahenawin Sikal.
Other champions do the same shit for Norska what Saurus do for the Lizardmen. Except Saurus are just better.
This is my land.
Looks like Grimgor is trolling the High King here. Grimgor, if you've seen my Warriors of Chaos campaign, keep in mind these are the regular trolls, not the armor trolls.
Ask your favor, and I will check with the demo. Sure.
Warriors are still pretty strong here, they're just getting trolled. We've been maintaining quite a bit of trade this campaign. Look at this list. If you want to have the same trade in your campaign, make sure to go to Steam Workshop, find Elich scripts and better loot tables mod. Shameful advertising, Kappa.
These lands are ours by the right granted from... I suppose so.
Buick.
Yoo-hoo! Hi to Greece. I usually get viewers from Greece here. They're usually all in Legend of the War channel, begging for another Constantinople campaign. I mean Byzantine campaign, but you know what I mean. Man, Razor Banner, the Razor Banners abandoned me. They abandoned me, the Razor Standards. What you say? Of course, this is also part of my diplomacy mode, guys. War coordination works. Hey, sure enough, thanks for the bits. Somebody in channel says, somebody kappa. I used to find campaigns hard, but thanks to LH's streamer luck mode, I easily get 4 Razor standards every campaign. See? It works. It works.
Sickle sick. Kipar jamtu. Sargani Kiko.
Turns for the other one up. Now and field is here. Let's see a guardian here. So we do need to get Skeggy in the quest battle and we're done here. Austria under control. One region is ruined but doesn't matter. The rest is under control. There are definitely several units that could go there, Vlad, but personally I would say it's the Guerrilla Guardians. There are several units we can be very fun with that. There's a standard fits cavalry best. Because speed. you know, mobility over the on the battlefield beats any infantry. And the charge values do work with ASO standard. Or should work. I mean, the Grail Guardians, their weakest attribute is armor piercing. It's like the only thing that it's not the high standard on them. It's the armor piercing value, and that's kind of like a balancing factor for melee expert cavalry. Holy shit, this thing I get one shot by trolls. They're supposed to route there, but they got charge value. How the hell does the trolls have the leadership here to fight like this? I don't see Trog around. As in, you know, weak to fire. Damage like this applies the huge leadership debuff, and the trolls, you know, have a very weak leadership. Charge gives them 15, but still, it was supposed to be an instant route there. And then I have no other leadership here. Just AI stuff, guys, I guess, just AI stuff. The Salamander Hunter gets deleted by the strong melee units. The Troll is a strong melee unit. Does a very high damage. The problem with the Trolls, they get easily countered with range when the AI uses them. Player can work around that. I'll go for a route here after the air attack. Could they cause army losses here? Air attack. Was a range attack, was just shooting on over their heads. Wondering if the Salamander hunting pack is there when they dropped one entity. They probably are. Time to play Empire and put some resistance on my handguns. Well, how do you expect the handguns to do damage otherwise, Booker? Need all the help they can get. The southern jungles have been sorted here.
Skinks! Flicks the hair!
Oh boy, all the Rubio kids now have frenzy as well. Beware.
Kahenawin Sikal.
Beware. God, I sound like curse. What's it called? Deadly boss mods. We ally with these guys. This is a ruin. In a million years we'll get settled. Just deal with this into the quest bell.
Corazón.
For the wisdom of the land.
So they put Mastering Hall in Pillars in Kazakarak, Training Depot in Pillars of Grungi.
Chasor.
Praise Sigma. The nation calls.
Retok as Kwasur. Kai Kwasuras.
Order of Lord Masters is Confederate Lotern again.
Sotek.
This right man is so good. I remember when the developers have shown it on the stream. You know, all those plebs and rated boys, they just like started screaming like little girls. Like Enrique Iglesias was in the room.
Kuapakar, skek. Cowherd, dogs. Flex. Kuapakar, skek.
Sotek litaksa. Tiku silly.
You think the new DLC units from Lisbon are must-have? No, I don't think so. Practices are pretty cool, very nice with Tidak Joke. Ark of Sotek, Mech, Ancient of the Gods, nothing special, just cool. And the Reckless King, no comment. The Salamanders are a very nice addition to the Lisbon. Just what they needed. If you're playing a long Lisbon campaign, there definitely is some nice flavor to be had. Combo of the ancient salamanders and the salamander hunting packs is so nice. It's like a wet dream for anybody who wants to, you know, combine synergy and get really rewarded by it. Not just, you know, better stats. Another mistake, make that same mistake with trolls again. Slow them down here. These ones have more damage, and look what happened to the trolls this time. Stuck in melee. Oh, trolls are back. They didn't wanna shatter. The player troll was sit like that, I would have shattered like 3 times over. Hardly any casualties here, really. We got here 50 casualties, or half the gone. These guys fight 2 units, or these guys fight single unit. Rank 7 as well. They're fast, so yeah, they could chase them down. Your projectiles work too, you don't have to go melee. You don't use Salmanis in melee unless you want to see how tanky they are against a unit. They have no toughness for melee. Although some of the stats support him to go into melee on high buffed. It's a problem when you don't have the orcas there. No range. Keep in mind, these guys do have additional 10 armor. Double armor compared to base. These guys pretty much don't have any shit except just rank 4. Can at least fight archers melee? Yes, they can, of course. Have 32 entities. Get 100 armor will not take damage. Hmm, 2 turns, huh? We'll do the quest battle and we'll call it. Gonna be it for the campaign. Blaster is secured right now. What's remaining? Destroy Clan Scryer, destroy Dreadfleet, and wait for the Arcane. Set of Diplomacy gives us capitals without even bothering about it. Lastria is all under our control. Except that one ruin which you could just send the load there. So we have all of Lastria. Just destroy a couple of pushover factions and wait for the Arcane and the campaign is over. Arcane will not show up for at least another 40 plus turns. So, AFKing for 50 turns, I guess you can destroy Conscribed, Red Fleet, and go wait for the Arcane at the door to the Chaos Wastes. But I'd rather go cut myself than would I do that. Kappa. See what this campaign does to me? I'm joking around cutting myself. Don't cut yourself, guys. You have too much to live for. You're getting Warhammer 3 in the Chaos Dwarves.
Buick.
I was not solid from Chaos at all, Booker. But it's good that you find justifications for my behavior when I'm taking a dump all of your favorite campaign. It's I was fairly sure when we started the campaign that destroying Ultron would not be possible with 3 armies.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Well, the whack-a-mole complaining, I think, is justified. If I'm solely about anything, it's about this campaign, not about the Chaos. I'd rather go play 10 Chaos campaigns than play another one of these campaigns.
Alsixla Aksa Zuzul.
But people see salt where they want to see salt. What can I do? I'm just one guy. You're 500. I'm outnumbered. Yeah. Let's go see his quest bell.
Sotek Kikulu. Wasan.
There's a lot of scavenging here. A lot of scavenging. What do we have here? Reinforcements. We were deleting the high elves, but I've come to a conclusion that you can destroy Ultan without 5 or 6 armies. So I gave up.
Tarunkani, it's a new. Slakani Alsik.
And you know, since I got defeated, I got salty, so I spread the salt into the Call of Sotek, and the Call of Sotek was a terrible first experience, and now I hate this campaign, and people are not happy. You know, the usual. Kappa.
Silikonkani, Sanakayu Siliitsunuet Tungo! Zul Saralt Zikshini, Shakota Kotonka Tehe, Ata Sotek Kikusla! Heck!
That's a lot of scaring, man.
Sotek Takal. Uncanny Tak. Sotek Takal.
Oh, these colors look cool with this colored scheme. I need to push in this crowd here. Just apply pressure so our allies do better here. That crowd is pretty good there. We can push these guys out. I want these guys to shoot. The center has been dealt with. These guys are kind of getting wrecked here.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Hey Oink, thank you for Twitch Prime. This is a pretty bad spot here. Temple guards here. Do these guys here. He's dead there. There's a lot of shit there. Looks like they did recover the target there. Battle don't look like a joke at all.
Sotek. Sotek.
Show masses!
Get rid of those red ogres before they make a charge.
Polio. Chotok.
Silly Sotek!
I don't have enough resistance to fight that AI help it. Melee.
Sotek Quapa!
Fear? Where's the fear here? Fear! Oh, nice. I don't have to chase it, it just went into the temple guards.
Sotek. Sotek.
Man, so much ammunition waste on this unit. Don't see Crocs gonna charge every day, guys. Don't see Crocs gonna at all. When they catch up with Clownrats, I'm wondering here. They have full vigor here. What is 6 speed? This unit should be moving like what, 48 or 49. Considering who are they made to fight. What is 6 speed? 42 speed. They're slowing down. Hey Chris Nejik Monk. This guy's battle is pretty cool. Finally, you know, like a proper scale battle. Multiple forces and not just waves.
Sargari Kiko.
I think got 123 kills.
Formal.
Okay. Let's see in the casino here. Random banner 150. Hit me.
Sotek or shocks.
What do we get? What do we get? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Now that the campaign is done. This campaign was just it was not the time to play this campaign, man.
Sotek or shocks.
Banner is crazy.
Sotek or shocks. Tahenawin Sikal.
20 armor piercing damage and 20 weapon strength. Holy shit! Let's see if we can. I can actually see it if we go in a bell, but I'm guessing you can put it on any unit. That sheet would make the horn ones absolutely insane. The blessed horn ones. Any unit. Holy shit! We're done with this, boys. Last is secured. We'll have a couple of faction. The Spinosaurus has one ruin, so this is all Lastria. We're missing some tier 5 buildings. Dreadfleet and Clan Skryre, which are here in a very weak state. And allying for the rest of the settlements is no problem. So in the next 40 to 50 turns, we would go for the Clan Skryre Dreadfleet by moving here. Park an army here full of Stegodons and Lightning Star Archaeon with a Stegodon range spam. And that would be a short victory. But we're not gonna be doing that. The stream will restart and we'll be starting an Empire campaign. I'm gonna go hit the wall about 10 times in my head, so I forget about this campaign. I'll see you guys in about 10 to 15.